Welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. My name is Soham, and this is your daily Bitcoin news. If you're new to this channel, make sure you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button right away. Today, we have quite a few things. As you have read in the thumbnail, a Bitcoin ETF might soon come to India. That's a big update as far as the crypto ecosystem is concerned, right here. So, guys, without further delay, let's jump on straight into the market recap for the day, and then we'll analyze two charts today. We'll analyze the Bitcoin chart and we'll analyze the total market caps chart as well. Also, what we are going to do, as always, is going to take your questions and analyze some coins on the go. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's jump on straight into the Bitcoin chart. Okay, so at this point of time, the total market cap is kind of constant. It's at $2.17 trillion. Bitcoin has seen a spike for the last couple of hours. It is up about 0.5% in the last 24 hours at about 43,100. But if I have to talk about the last 24 hours, it's down because after we completed our video live session yesterday, Bitcoin and all the cryptos took a dive downside. Okay, and it is followed by Ethereum, guys. As you can see, Ethereum is at about a loss of 1.5%. BNB coin is down 0.7%, and Solana is down more than 4.8%. If I have to talk about the top gainers of the day, let's take a quick look on the top gainers. We have Secret coming in at 27%. Dogecoin has is up about 16%. Oasis network is up about 10%. FTX token is up 5.8% as well. Followed by Monero, which is up about 5.4%, and Harmony at 5%. So, yeah, apart from the top three, none of them have been able to cross the 10% mark. So, it's mostly a sideways movement day that we have. So, guys, be ready with the questions as well. We'll take the questions all along the way as well, right? So let's first jump into the Bitcoin chart. Okay, let's see what the Bitcoin chart is telling us. So we are on the 4-hourly time frame right here, as you can see. And also what I want to show you guys is basically this line of resistance that we are holding currently on the Bitcoin chart. Okay, we are currently holding this as a line of resistance. We had multiple touch points, and yeah, if we are to break to the upside, then breaking this resistance becomes extremely important. This comes in at around the $45,000 mark, and if we are not able to break through it, then we can expect a further downside price action, guys. Okay, and the weekly closure is not too far away. It's just in a couple of days time from now, just over a couple of days. And as you all know, I am expecting Bitcoin to close above 43,800, because if we don't close above 43,800, then we will treat the Ema Ribbon as a resistance, which will actually pull down the Bitcoin price down. Okay, now let's go to the weekly time frame, and there's something important that I want to show you, which is actually good for the Bitcoin price. This is the weekly time frame that we are on currently, and this is the weekly time frame. Let me get the charts correct, and let me get the NVT, guys. Okay, the NVT has, again, if you can see, let me zoom in for you guys. The NVT has turned to red, guys. Okay, this is actually good, right? If you are new to our channel, we have been constantly monitoring the NVT. What does the NVT tell us? That it is very simple to analyze. Whenever we are in red, the momentum is with the market. What we want to see is that we need to convert from white to red. We converted to white about in the last week. Okay, and we have been holding it since then. But today's kind of pump has actually made the NVT red, which is a good thing, and we want to go from white to red. And this is what has happened right now. Okay, if we are able to close this on a red, this will be extremely crucial. We still have got about 2 days and 8 hours for the weekly closure, which is again important to note. Okay, now what about the RSI? The RSI had a bounce, guys. Okay, the RSI had a bounce from the very important 41 level that we had discussed. Just for your confirmation, let's take a quick look on that. As you can see, the RSI currently is coming in at 43, which is pretty good, guys, right? Because the RSI is actually moving up. The RSI is actually moving up, which is a good sign. It got a bounce at the very critical 41 level. If you are new to this channel, then let me show you that how the 41 is important and how it is absolutely critical, right? Let me get the horizontal. Let me get a horizontal line, and you will be able to see how important is this particular level of 41. Okay, this is the 41 level, and when we look left on the charts, you will see that we had multiple bounces from this particular level. Okay, 41 is playing a very critical role, which is important. And yes, guys, and if we see a further move to the upside from this bounce, this will be actually good. But if we break to the downside and close the week below 43, that will mean that we are under critical level of support. Okay, guys, and now let's take a quick look on the weekly EMA ribbon. Okay, weekly EMA ribbon, where it is currently. The lower half of the EMA, as you can see right here, is coming in at around the $43,810, right? If you can see this, let me show it to you. 43,810 is the level to watch out. Okay, 43,810 is the level to watch out right here. Currently we are at 43,212. Not too much of it, but yes, we need to close this within the EMA ribbons. That is extremely crucial, guys. Okay, now what I want to analyze right now is, next to Bitcoin, I would like to analyze the total market cap, guys. Okay, the total market cap is again coming in at about $2.05 trillion. It's been mostly, it has not done too much, to be honest, right? It came down from the highs. It got a rejection right here at 2.42 trillion. If you have been following our channel, we showed you about this analysis some time back as well. We told you that we can expect a pull down, and we did see this pull down. And right now what we are seeing is we might have found a bottom right here in $1.84 trillion, which we got back on 10th of January. But right now it's at 2.05 trillion, which is a good thing, right? How is this related? And there's a particular pattern on the total market cap as well, guys. Okay, I see 5 of you out there. Can we get the likes going on, guys? Okay, because that tells YouTube algorithm that this is relevant for you guys. Let's get the likes on. Let's get 5 likes on. 5 people are watching. Let's get the 5 likes on, please. That actually helps us. Okay, and also please share this with your friends and family. That becomes important as well. Okay, so what we are seeing right now is that we might have formed the first bottom right here. Okay, what I am expecting, guys, okay, what I am expecting is a pull down and forming another W right here. Questions I will take a little bit later, so please stay tuned. We do our daily Q&A for people who are new. We do a daily Q&A, and all your analysis are done right live on this channel. Okay, whatever coins you want me to analyze, I analyze them live on this channel. This channel is for you guys, and yes, of course, we will answer all your questions. So keep your questions. Yeah, right. So guys, what I was talking about is this possible double bottom which might be forming right here. Okay, and these double bottoms, let me tell you guys, these have played a major role in the Bitcoin price all along the market cycle. Why? Let us look left on the charts. And if you are finding it difficult to analyze and understand the W, let me move this to the line chart. It will become absolutely clear for you. Okay, do you see this? This becomes more and more clear right here. Okay, so what we can see is that we have formed the first curve of the W. You might see another curve coming down and then a possible rise to the upside. Why am I saying so? Just look left on the charts, guys. Just look left on the charts. The last time when this happened, when was this? This was back, yeah, this was back in September. If you can see this, this was back in September. We've created the first low right here. Then we created the second low at the end of September. And from the beginning or from the end of September or till the beginning of October, we started our rise. Okay, guys, and we rose quite considerably. If I have to do a measurement of this movement right here from this bottom was about, let me do a quick measurement right here. This is actually a price movement of more than 58%, and this happened in a span of about less than 1.5 months. It took 44 days, if you guys can see this. Okay, it took 44 days, and yeah, we saw this price movement. Also, what we can see here is on the left, again, if we go further back in the year, okay, further left on the charts, what we can see is basically we had formed this double bottom pattern right here in June, July as well. This was a bigger pattern that we saw. It was spread across 3 months, but this resulted in a similar price movement as well, right? As you can see right here, we bottomed out on the market cap at about $1.19 trillion, and this was back in July 28th, and from there Bitcoin went up all the way, the total market cap went all the way to about $2.4 trillion, right? And this right here, guys, this right here, this right here is, yeah, this was a move of, now this was a crazy move. This was 2x move in about 46 days or so. So what I can expect to see is basically around 40, 45 days, 50 days from the bottom is what the crypto market is taking this time, the time that it is taking to reach the peak, and then it is cooling down again, and this might happen one more time, guys, right? And yes, and of course we need some more time for this to form a double bottom right here. Okay, we need another a few days here so that we can actually form this curve of the W and then move to the upside. Okay, even if we get about, let's say, a 30, 35, 40% move from here, also it would take, it would actually take out the previous all-time high, to be honest, right? Yeah, it would take out the previous all-time highs as well, that which is extremely crucial to note. Okay, guys, so this is the total market cap that we wanted to analyze for you guys. If I have to talk about some of the other indicators that are there on the total market cap chart, let's take a quick look on the the RSI first, right, guys. As I've told you multiple number of times, if you're starting off your crypto journey and if you want to analyze anything, right, if you want to analyze any chart, any indicator, start off with the RSI and the Fibonacci series. That these two are extremely healthy. So right now what we are seeing right here is that, yep, we went to the bottom. We went till about, let me see, what was this range? This range was, yes, this was about 29 range, but yeah, we got some movement to the upside here. I'm expecting a pull down, to be honest, right? It is forming a kind of a short double top pattern. If you can see right here, it's forming a kind of a short double top pattern, expecting a downward movement in the next few days, and if that plays out, it will form a beautiful double bottom in the bigger picture, in the larger picture, and then we can see some upside movement for the complete cryptocurrency market cycle. Okay, this is extremely important. Apart from that, if I have to analyze the stochastic RSI, guys, right, the stochastic RSI, let's see what it is telling us. Stochastic again, 2013 we were following till October, but not anymore. I don't think so we are following 2013 any further longer. Yes, it is a free part. It is a free part. Fibonacci is a free part of the trading view as well, not a challenge. Okay, so what I'm expecting next for Bitcoin is probably, yeah, I'll come to that. Let me first take a quick look on some of the stochastic RSI. I think it's moving up. We can expect a downside movement in the next week as well. If I talk about the moving averages are basically, let me see. Yes, so okay, so we are below the 200-day. The red line is the 200-day, if you guys can understand this. And we already treated it as a resistance once right here on the date of 12th of January. We came down. We are trying to break above it again. If we are able to do it, that would be good for the total crypto market cycle. Apart from that, I think we are doing pretty decently right now. Okay, and for people, let's say, who wanted to understand whether what we are doing in terms of how to draw the Fibonacci retracement or the Fibonacci extension, let me show you right here. Okay, let me show you right here the manual way of doing it. Let's say I want the market trend is down, so I want to analyze it in the retracement side of things. So what I do is I take the top and I drag it to the bottom. Where was the bottom? This was the bottom, right? This was the bottom. What it is telling us, it is giving us very, very important levels of support and resistances, as you can see right here. Okay, and it's right here. It's, if you just go onto the side panel, if you just click here, you will see Fibonacci retracement. You just need to click and extend, that's all. Okay, it's very easy, and here you can see the important levels. This level is extremely crucial. What is this level? This is the level of 2.45 to 2.5 trillion dollars. Why is this level important? This is the Fibonacci golden pocket. Now, for people who are new to this channel, the Fibonacci golden pocket is basically the the 61.8 to 65% is known as the Fibonacci golden pocket, which is extremely important to understand. Apart from that, we have the 23.6 coming in. Is this the 23.6? Let me quickly see this. Yes, there's the 23.6 Fibonacci level, which is coming in at around the $2 trillion mark, which is important. We treated this as a support, as you can see right here. There was a long wick which came down. Okay, and we treated it as a support, and currently also we are bouncing off this. This is important to understand, because if we fall below the $2 trillion, which is not only a technical level but also an important level on the psychological side of things, then it could be difficult to understand. Okay, now there's one more fractal which I just found while analyzing the Bitcoin chart, while going through the charts, and which I discussed about yesterday as well. That was the correlation between the dollar and the Bitcoin chart. As you can see right here, this clearly highlights the dollar is on top, and the Bitcoin price is right at the bottom. As you can see right here, when it is inversely correlated, when the dollar tends to correct itself, Bitcoin tends to rise. And what we are expecting is, now this is more, we actually formed a double bottom pattern on the dollar chart. As you can see right here, it is very, very clear. We formed this double bottom right here. We went up. Now we can expect a pull down at least till the levels of 93. Then we can expect Bitcoin to go up as well. Okay, but in the longer picture, I feel the bear market would be coming in 2022, and dollar would again start rising, because once they cut the interest rate, that would be difficult, right, for the Bitcoin price. Also, what I wanted to show you is, of course, whether we got the death cross or not. Again, I do not pay much of an attention to the death cross because it already, as I've discussed multiple number of times, it tells us what we already know, right? Let us see whether we got the death cross or not. We are right about to get the death cross. Okay, this is, and on some exchanges we might have already got the death cross. As you can see, this is extremely close. As you can see right here, the 50-day is at 48,643. Yeah, and the 200-day is at 48,463. So technically we haven't yet got on the index. This is the Bitcoin index that I'm analyzing right now. On some exchanges we might have got the death cross, but then again it hardly matters, because what I'm seeing is probably another few days here, and then we can see a movement to the upside as well, which is extremely critical. If people were to ask me, what is the best time to buy Bitcoin, you should have bought Bitcoin back here, guys. Okay, in this particular day, this day, which was this date. Let's take a quick look. This was 10th of January when everything was bleeding, right? This is the time that we should be, we should have, DCA'd into this. Okay, that is extremely critical. Okay, if I talk about key levels of support and resistances, again, I'll get the Fibonacci out. And as you can see, the 23.6 is holding resistance, which is coming in at about $44,102. And yeah, we are range bound between 44 and 41. If you are able to break above that, then 45,631 is the important level. But most important level for me to look out for is the $48,000 mark, which is a 61.8 Fibonacci. Speaking to the upside, then 58,575, 53 is important. Apart from that, 58,575 will also be critical, and 69,000 of course will be critical as well, guys. Okay, so shall we jump on to the Q&As? If you have questions, shoot it right away. There are a couple of news articles which I will cover at the end as well. So yeah, you can shoot me your questions, your coins you want me to analyze, and let's do it, guys. Let's do it right away. Okay, I had analyzed sand yesterday, and but anyways, if you want me to analyze again, well, I'll do it, no problem at all. Okay, right. In general, guys, if I have to talk about in general, then sorry, then just look at this chart, guys. Then look at this chart. Let me get the 6 months chart. Okay, the 6 months chart will tell you the exact story that we want to communicate. What is that story? We can clearly see right here that we are in an uptrend. Look at this move. Oh my goodness. Do you have any other asset class, guys, which has just risen like this? I don't think so. Look at this. This is close to 90 degrees movement, right? If not, it's close to 75, 80 degrees movement on the 6 months chart, right? This is important to understand as well. And this 6 months we have just started. It's like there's a lot of time there. It's about 5 months and 17 days still to go for this closure. We have started this on a red, which is okay, which is fine. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, then shoot them directly to me. Otherwise, I'll go to the news articles and we can wrap it up then. If you have questions, shoot them right now. Okay. Engine or Gala? Yes. Engine and Gala again. I think the gaming tokens are gonna take up quite well. For me personally, I personally believe that Engine and Gala, out of these two, Gala is the one which I am more confident about, right? And could be a winner in the long run alongside Sandbox. Okay, Luna. Okay, let us analyze Luna. Luna USDT. And let me get to Let me get the daily chart first. Okay, guys. So Luna, yeah, it's at $81 currently, as you can see right now. It's in an uptrend, guys. It's okay. It's very, very, very clear. Luna is in a beautiful uptrend, right? It went from, I don't know what was this. This was like Luna was down at about $5.5 to $6 back in, when was this? This was in August, July. And from there, look at this rise. Look at this rise. My goodness, if I have to do a quick measurement of this, uh, it's it has gained more than 1678 percentage points, if you can see, and this has happened in less than 6 months. Okay, that is absolutely amazing. Dogecoin, it's more fundamental driven, Doge, but yeah, it would be, the Tesla have now started, you can now use Dogecoin to buy Tesla merchandise, which is a good thing. And look, guys, if you may support Doge, you may not support Doge, but then again, it's important for the larger adoption of crypto. These kind of moves will definitely help, right? So Luna has, it has gained quite a lot. If I have to talk about the key levels of support and resistances, let me see this on the daily time frame. And Luna, let me see where we are currently. Let me zoom into this if possible. Okay, so we are on a bouncing of a very critical support right here. If you can see this 61.8 Fibonacci is at $78, which is important to note. We are facing resistance at the 83 mark. This we created, this right here, we created a double top. That's why I see this pullback. This was a good buying opportunity. Will I buy into Luna right now? I will not buy into Luna right away. I will look for other tokens which might have similar kind of price actions, just like how Luna did. What are my predictions? Again, as I've mentioned earlier, I'm looking at FTM, I'm looking at Near Protocol. My favorite is Sandbox as well, right? Which can again give me some crazy returns. Okay, but it is important to understand that the L1 protocols, right? The layer one protocol chains are the ones which are gonna be doing very well, and I also believe that your V chain could also be doing pretty well. Okay, let me take a look on Dogecoin first, then I'll come to Solana. So Doge USDT, we have Doge USDT right here. Yes, Dogecoin saw a nice rise. It has formed this double top pattern right here, and yeah, it's important. This is okay. This is the Fibonacci, which we are looking at currently. It got a sharp pull down. Again, I'm not a big believer in Dogecoin, but yeah, it's fine, absolutely okay to take a ride whenever possible, right? Uh, Again, if we are treating this level as a resistance, which is about 19 cents, then we may see further movement to the downside. If we get a jump from 19 cents, then we can see further price action to the upside as well, guys. Okay. What is the next coin? The next coin is Solana. Okay, Solana again. It's actually below very critical level of support. That is important to note. It's down to about 147. It made a low of about 130, but it's been on a downtrend, guys. It's been on a downtrend, as you can see, lower highs, lower lows all the way. If you can see this, let me close this. Let me get a line right here. You will be able to see this very clearly. Lower lows, lower highs. Okay, this is extremely important but to understand that we are in a downtrend here. Also, lower highs as well, right? So not much to choose from for Solana as well, right? So, but these coins have gained considerably, right? For me, I look at coins which have the potential to gain substantial amount rather than the coins which have already gained. Now, for example, the total market cap of Solana, if I were to talk about it, the total market cap of Solana is, if you can see this, the total market cap is $48 billion, right? Or $46 billion. Now, in order to just do a 2x, a simple 2x, it has to gain 46 billion. Okay, and that's a big amount, guys. That's a very, very big amount. And that would put it at number 3, right? I think rather than focusing on these, very, very large tokens, if you are looking for a quick flip, right? I would look at some other tokens, right? For example, Polygon has just 15 billion, right? If Polygon has to get 46 billion, another 46 billion, it would do a 3x from here. Okay, which is extremely possible, right? Polygon, I think, can do an easy 10 $10 this market cycle, right? And I still believe the market cycle is on. It has not died down. Okay, this is important to understand. What are some of the other coins I'm looking for? I'm pretty bullish about Cosmos has a market cap of about 10 billion or 11 billion, you can say. Top 20 token, if it does about a 2x, it will be in the top 12 tokens. That is possible. Also, what I'm looking for, and the most bullish token is FTX has a market cap of about $6 billion. I personally believe it can do well above you know well above 2 to 3x, to be very honest with you, right? Exchange token. None of this is financial advice, of course, but yeah, these are the tokens that I am looking at, right, guys? Any other questions? Any other questions that you have? Any other tokens you want me to analyze? Let's see for Bitcoin what we can expect again. Let's see what Bitcoin is telling us, right? Yeah, it's 43,152. Important levels again to look out for is, we got a bounce of this. This is important to note this as well, guys, right? We got a bounce from this Fibonacci levels. Now the Fibonacci, the Bitcoin log growth curves are also Fibonacci levels, which are extremely important to understand, right? If you guys do not understand, we got a bounce right from the important Fibonacci, the right on top of the green box. That's important to note. And we might face some resistance going into this region. 50,000 is extremely critical level as well. Okay, guys. Okay, moving on to the news. An important news has come out that India may soon its first Bitcoin Ethereum futures ETF, which is extremely important. If you can see right here, Taurus Cling, Blockchain IFSC, and Cling Trading India has signed an MOU with India INX Exchange, and they plan to launch by the end of this fiscal year. This would be great. This would be absolutely amazing. This would actually put crypto in the hands of many common people who are into stock market as well, right? As you can understand, this is extremely awesome. Okay, this is fantastic news, and if it holds true, I will definitely look to invest in this one, to be very honest with you, right? I do not miss out on these opportunities. Next one, again another crypto adoption. Brazilian mayor to reportedly invest 1% of the city reserves in Bitcoin. This is extremely important because what is city reserves, we need to understand. This is, if you can understand fiscal deficit, the expenditure minus the cost. So whatever the cost, the income minus the expenditure rather. So whatever we have left with us, that is called the reserves. And out of that reserve, if we have like $100, $1 is going to be put into this thing, and that is going to be awesome. And this is not any small city, guys. This is Rio de Janeiro. If you can understand this is where the 2016 Olympics were held. This is Rio de Janeiro mayor, right? And I believe that more and more cities will actually start going into looking into these kind of things as well. One other important thing to note here is 70% of the crypto US crypto holders started investing in 2021, right? This is important because out of the, I'm not sure of the number, but out of the people that are investing in crypto, this means that it has seen a wider adoption, and FTX is doing a lot of advertisement. If you someone is watching us from the US, you'll understand that this is absolutely amazing to note. Okay. Also, Nair protocol has raised $150 million for Web3 adoption, which is amazing. And also, what I want to tell you is why I'm bullish about FTX is I have news that they are going to raise $1 billion, more than $1 billion, right? And that is gonna pump the news, and that is gonna pump the token like crazy. Okay, that's why I'm very, very bullish about FTX as well. Right, guys? Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this video with your friends and family. If you like the content, please share it in your WhatsApp, family WhatsApp group, college WhatsApp group, Telegram group, whatever group you feel it could be relevant for people, because here we clarify all the doubts, and we come live every day. Every day we come live and we clear all your doubts right here, guys. Okay, so thank you so much. It's a day-to-day analysis of Bitcoin and some of the top altcoins that we do, and take your questions as well. So if you have questions, make sure you join us every day between 10 and 10:30. Join our Telegram channel to know when exactly I'm coming live. So thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very, very good care of yourself, guys. Bye bye for now.